Okay, good morning. Sunday morning, and it's going to be a really interesting video today. Today is going to be just like the old days. I'm going to film while I'm out and about at the car boot sale, and I'm actually selling today, so you're going to get to see the stall I put out. You're going to see, I'm going to tell you if I make any money from today's stall, what I've sold. If I can, I'm going to get a few snippets of things as I'm walking around buying. If I can get a couple of videos, small videos, short videos, or some photographs of the tables, I will do. We'll have a little look at what I've bought. It's going to be an out and about today. So that's going to be interesting. We haven't done one of them for quite a while. So, really pleased. I'm quite excited for today. Looking forward to it. You have to excuse a bit of bounce in a minute. It's because I'm driving, and the Welsh roads are absolutely terrible. You know, and make sure your car's worthy for the roads, but the roads are never worthy for the cars over here. So yeah, really interesting video today. You're going to get to see my stall, you're going to get to see anything I buy, we can have a few chats. It's just going to be a casual day, just like the old days when I used to work Gavylon, and love it. So, stick around, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, so, late World War II or 1950s stretcher. I got my petrol station signs, nice Gypsy table there, some Gladstone bags, some toys, some jewellery, some big massive teddy bears, my little bicycle lamp, pine desk, some of my daughter's no longer fitting Disney dresses, and that beautiful motorbike picture. That's the extent of my stall today. Let's see if I can take any money at all. I know if we sold the brass, there's some brass way down there, so some bits of brass way. Okay, I'm going to give you a look at what I've bought today up here. It's all in the back of the car, and we'll have a little look. So we have a 19th century celery vase, glass celery vase. This is gorgeous. Bit of trench art, Falklands War. Somebody's picked a stone up and glued all the coins to the stone, and a plaque with the engraving on and the date 1983. This was quirky as hell. It's a replica flintlock pistol with, or attached to, a dagger. That's really cool. I've got a couple of carved wooden Buddhas. Really nice wooden Buddhas. I will show you this lot tidy after the video if you want to stick around to see it properly. This is my star buy. 18th century Qinglong Chinese porcelain charger. We'll have a proper look at that later. It has got staple repairs, but it was a £5. And I can tell you now, we've already looked, and examples have sold for £1,500 in Famil Rose. I got some Emma Bridgewater, little candle holder, some mugs, an 18th century Irish glass salt. I bought a load of Clogau this morning, silver necklace, and a load of gold rings with 2 Clogau rings. I got a nice brass trumpet, some Waterford crystal, some sterling silver decanter labels, some silver necklaces, another bottle of rum for me. That was only a tenner. Look at that. Some nice dark rum, and then a little Chinese poem vase. Okay, just to give you an idea, it is 5:45 in the evening, and I'm still on the road, still going. I haven't got home yet. And I left 8 o'clock this morning, so I've already done a 10-hour day. But what a day it's been. Now, I'm going to share with you in just a moment how much I made today. When I get back to the house, maybe tomorrow or something, I'm going to film I'm going to list the items and film them properly. So if you want to see the individual items properly filmed, stick around and you'll find out exactly what they are, what I'm selling them for, what I paid for them, and so forth. I'm also going to talk you through what I sold out of my stall to make this money. Now, here's my take-ins. We're going to take a look how much I've made today, and I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a little over £7 in change. And I got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120, 130. £137 is my take-ins. Now that doesn't sound a lot for a 10-hour day, does it? But the money I'm going to make on what I've bought is spectacular. Alright, that 10-hour day for £137 is £13.70 an hour. So it's about minimum wage. But what I make on that lot, you can have a shock of your life. Hopefully you'll stick around and see what I've sold, and I'll show you the listings properly. So, see you soon. Okay, so before I give you a look, close-up or proper look at the items I bought today, that £137 was made up of the stretcher, the Gypsy table, the embroidered bag, very hippie style bag, that sort of wicker metal vase, a couple of brass jugs, one pair of shoes, that box of toys, it was like a train track or type thing with a garage, that type of thing, the brand new pair of socks, a couple of bits of silver jewellery, the pine desk, and the dresses. So, as you can see, no antiques sold at the car boot sale, but £137 off what I spent. Now let's have a little look at the things I bought whilst I was out, and believe me, they were spectacular. It was a very, very good day. So we're going to start off. I bought a job lot of gold. So this one is a 9-carat gold cubic zirconia ring. So you have black and clear stones, cubic zirconias. You can see they clearly stamped 9K CZ, but there's a full set of hallmarks over here. That was the first one I bought. I paid £120 for an entire job lot of jewellery that you're going to see, except for the aeroplane. But everything else owes me £120. This one I've already listed for £75. Now bear in mind, 9-carat gold scraps at £27 a gram. So just to melt something is £27 a gram. This is not scrap, it's a resale ring. Then we had this one, which is a beautiful 9-carat gold diamond and sapphire crossover ring. Stamped diamond, fully hallmarked, beautiful thing. There you go. Stamped 375 over there and DIA over there for diamond. And look at that, what a beautiful ring. I've looked them up. They're all asking 250, 270. I'm 175. I always come in at a cheaper price. It's nearly 2 grams of gold. So, it's over 50 quid a scrap. This one is spectacular. It's almost 3 grams in weight, so you're like £75 just in the gold value. It's beautiful, big sapphire in the middle, flanked by 2 diamonds. 9-carat gold again, white gold. You can see there, stamped DIA over there. Oh, there you go. It's 10 points of diamonds. So a beautiful, beautiful ring. Again, 175 on that one. This was the aeroplane. I bought this later on. I bought this with another pin for £6 or £7 for the pair. I can't quite think. I'd have to check my book in the car. Yeah, I think it was £6 for the pair, £3 each. However, the aeroplane itself is gold. So that means just the aeroplane and the pin attached to the aeroplane. This back plate that the aeroplane goes into is brass. So it's just this piece here. However, that is almost 1 gram. So there's £27 almost of gold. Well, it's 0.8, so it's about £24, £25 of gold in that aeroplane. But what a beautiful Spitfire tie clip. For about £3 in all honesty, because I got the other one to sell on. They were £3 each, I'm sure of it. So for £3 for almost a 1 gram gold Spitfire aeroplane tie pin. What a beautiful thing.
Now we move into some Clogau. This is all still in the same £120. We have a Clogau sapphire Princess Diana ring. Sterling silver with a gold band around the centre. Absolutely stunning ring. It's got a couple of marks on it. They'd probably clean up. I haven't tried cleaning it. But these rings are like £250. I've asked £75. It is fully stamped up Clogau. There you go. Look at that. Clogau with the Welsh dragon and the hallmark up there. I say there because I got another one coming now in a moment. This is a triple band ring, two sterling silver and 1 9-carat gold, set with white topaz. Really, really nice thing. Again, all the pieces have got a little bit of wear, marks from being worn. And I have described that. You can go full set of hallmarks with the Clogau mark. But again, these are asking like £250, £200 for these rings. Because of the couple of scuffs and things, I've put it at 65 quid. It's for peanuts. It really is. And then there's this one I don't think's ever been used. So we got a sterling silver, Clogau silver, gold heart necklace. So you got the locket, pendant, and the chain. Set with a white topaz again with a little gold band around it. And if you look at this, they've never put a picture in it. It's never had a picture. Fully stamped up again, all down there, Clogau and the 925. I don't know if you can see that this time. Yep, there you go, Clogau, Welsh Dragon. Up here again on the chain. So I done well. I had quite a bit of Clogau jewellery and gold rings. All that came in for £120. What a steal. The gold, just the 3 gold rings, scrapped at £172. Scrap value. I could take them to Abergavenny next week and get £172 for them just to melt them. But I won't do that. I'll sell them. So there's a £50 profit just on the 3 gold rings, plus I get all the Clogau for free. But I won't do that. It'd break my heart to do that. Next we have basically a late 18th, very early 19th century Irish cut glass salt. Beautiful thing, boat-shaped salt, really nice. Very early 19th century, couple of little chips on it, but they always have. And it's got cross-hatching, oval lens cut in, vertical flute in. It's got everything you want, a stepped foot. Really, really nice thing. This cost me £3. And, well, it's only up for £20 because it's got a few nibbles here and there, but it's really nice to find this stuff. Early glass is one of my main subjects. I've always dealt in it, and a nice salt like that is gorgeous. This was quirky. This is only 3 inches tall. You have a miniature miner's lamp. The top has been produced from a farthing, either a farthing or half farthing. The underneath has been made by a threepence, a brass 3p. So what's that? Half penny, sorry. Half penny on the top, threepence on the bottom, 1942 threepence, SEJ, whatever that stands for, GMH and PH. I think this is like an apprentice piece. It's only 3 inches tall, but I thought it was really quirky. I love miner's lamps anyway, but the fact they've made it using coins, and yeah, I just thought it was a really quirky little thing. I paid £1 for it. It's up for 15. It's not huge profits, but 15 to 1, nothing wrong with that. This, I believe, is 20th century, it's probably 1940s, Republic period, hand-painted Chinese porcelain vase with a poem down the side. It's missing a lid. It would have had a lid, but it's quite a nice vase, and it came in for a couple of pounds. It's quite nice. Is that? Yeah, just checking then. I thought it might have been transferred then, but definitely painted. Really nice thing. There's a little poem there. So there you go. Come in for a couple of pounds. It's gone out for 75. This was a nice brass bugle, Barretts of England. Good condition. It came in a case, but I haven't shown the case in the description because the case is really rough. I'll send her in the case, but the case is quite rough. Now, bugles, horns, they always sell. They have a very military interest, although it may be military, may not. I couldn't see any military markings on there. It is signed on the Barretts, made in England. Nice solid brass bugle horn, and that one cost me £8, and I'm asking 40 for that. This is gorgeous. A nice Irish Waterford crystal plate or dish, because it isn't flat, it is raised up on the sides, and it is Songs of Christmas, limited edition, produced in 2004. Cost me a £5. 9th edition Waterford crystal, Songs of Christmas. That's all there, exactly what it says on the tin. There you go. I'll have to turn them images around. And there you go. 2004, look at that. Even got the barcode still on it. Anyway, paid a £5, asking 30. This was a nice little group. And this relates back to the video I put out this week about grouping. Now, I could have listed these cups individually for £15, £20 each, maybe even. And the bird for £15 or £20. And I thought, you know what? They're Emma Bridgewater. There you go, Emma Bridgewater. You got the bird, candle holder, and the 3 mugs. The stuff sells. But I decided, nope, make my life easier. Just chuck it on for a price I'm happy with, 45 quid for the 4 pieces. And they'll be away as a single lot. And I've done a video on job lotting this week. Check it out. Just what to put in a job lot, how to sell a job lot, things like that, what belongs in a job lot. So check that one out. I'll put a link to that in the description. But there you go. Nice little job lot of Emma Bridgewater ceramics. I paid £12 for the 4. And I'm asking 45. This I love. This is nothing more than a slab of stone, some coins, and a bit of copper. But it is done by a serving soldier who was in the Falklands in the 80s. He's picked up a stone whilst being in service. He's had some coins, Falkland coins. He's stuck them on. He then had a plaque made, Falklands 1983, with a map of the Falkland Islands. And it is basically a piece of trench art or a military souvenir. Absolutely love it. I really do. I paid £6 for it, and I'm asking 45. But a really nice, interesting thing. I like interesting, quirky things. There's the image on the copper plaque. And to be honest with you, I can't believe it was still there. You know, I'd already gone round the field once, and this was still there. Just a nice, quirky thing. This was a hell of a find. Same dealer, actually, or the same seller as the Falkland Island stuff. And I'd never seen one before this. And we have a flintlock pistol dagger. So it's a dagger and a flintlock pistol. It's only a replica. It's not real. Before anybody starts jumping down my throat, it is a replica. But apart from it, the fact it won't fire a musket ball, the flintlock actually works. It'll come back, lock, and fire, which is super cool. The knife or dagger doesn't have an edge. But I absolutely love it. I paid £8 for it. And I think it's absolutely quirky as hell. What did I describe it as? Replica, flintlock, dagger, pistol. I think they put it down as European aesthetics. I think it was based off a German one. But anyway, I've got 65 on it. And I absolutely love it. And if it don't sell, it is such a quirky thing. I love having quirky things on the website that people haven't seen before and think, wow, just does a function. Okay, this Waterford crystal. This is Irish Waterford again. This is not Marquis of Waterford. This is Irish Waterford crystal. It is a sugarcaster or a sifter. 8 inches tall. I haven't looked the pattern up. I didn't bother. But it is a beautiful thing. It is a signed example. Very hard signature to see. Silver plated mounts. There you go. Waterford right there. Very hard to see Waterford signatures sometimes, but there you go. Good condition. Paid a fiver. I'm asking 55. Now we start getting into the real good finds of the day. Stuff that I'm really pleased to have bought. So we move on to this, which is again another early piece of glass. We have an 1840s hand-blown ribbed or lobed celery vase. Really nice thing. Now I looked a couple of these up. Some people are saying they're American. Others are saying English. I thought English. I knew it was 1840s anyway, or thereabouts. Really nice thing. But there you go. Ground out pontal, polished pontal, just a nice thing. And this came in for either £2 or £3. It was either £2 or £3. I can't quite remember which. And I'm asking 125. Absolutely love my early glass. As I said earlier, that's one thing I've always bought and always done really good money on. It's a subject not a lot of people know. These I love. We have a pair of Chinese carved wood laughing Buddhas or reclining Buddhas. Now they've both got damage, but they're absolutely beautifully carved. I love the carving on them. I love the colour on them. One's got chipping around the base here to the robes. The other one's had a bit broken off and stuck back on the robe, and they both got some sort of cracking with age. But they're really nice colour, really nice carving. I just like them. There's the cracking on the one. There's the replacement on the other. Anyway, I paid a tenner for the pair. And I felt they got age. And I thought they're going to look amazing if there's a crack right up the middle of that one. But they're like, if somebody wants a really nice, good-looking pair of Buddhas, they're there. Does the damage bother me? Not at all. It really doesn't. No one little bit. This was, again, nice thing. I paid a fiver for this, all the way from Somali. We have a tribal or a carved mask. It's a souvenir piece, I've no doubt. I'm not exactly 100% sure on what the monkey symbolises, but really nice quality carving. Big mask as well. I actually liked the carving, and I liked the fact it had the monkey and everything on there. On the story, the family brought it all the way back from Somali. So, yeah. You'll see all the chipping. Look at that, all hand chipped. Always nice to see on the back. Good identifier that it's been hand carved. Anyway, paid a fiver, and I'm asking £45. And this is our final lot of the day. What can I say? I absolutely love this. And I'm going to do a video on this, just on this piece, because it'll support the video. I just done a video, the basics, how to identify Chinese porcelain, export porcelain. I go out to a car boot sale and I pull a piece of Qinglong-period porcelain from the car boot sale for a fiver. It's damaged or been restored in the 19th century, but what a piece of porcelain. This isn't a small piece either. It's massive. And I'm going to share a photograph with you in just a moment so you can see me holding it. It is a big lump of porcelain. It's all hand painted. All of this is all hand painted. And this one, I'm going to share all the photos with you. It's got a pomegranate finial, little chip on the finial. It's got rabbit mask handles. It's fully hand painted all the way around. The other side is totally stapled. And to be honest with you, I actually even love the staples because it just tells the story of how the owners in the 19th century loved this so much they paid to have it repaired. You can see there's the staples all the way down there, across there, and back up there. Now, what they're doing these days with the staple repairs is they're taking them out and they're doing that Japanese repair with the gold, the gilding repair. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, but that's what they're doing now on Chinese porcelain. They're repairing it with the Japanese gold. Anyway, it's a beautiful piece, Qinglong period, so you're talking 1735, 1736 to 1795. That's how old this is. Absolutely gorgeous thing. Look at the painting on it. I love the trees. We're gonna, as I said, I'm gonna do a video on this, specifically on this piece for you, just to look at the way the trees, the leaves on the trees are done, the rocks, how, you know, the square rocks, the way it's all drawn and painted. It's all underglazed blue. The mountains. It'll just be really nice. That'll make a nice video. But I paid a £5 for it, and it's up for £295. And to be honest, I don't think it's going to stick around at £295 for long. Now, I haven't listed everything. There's the solid silver decanter labels, there's some silver necklaces and silver bracelets. There's still a few pieces left that I haven't included into today's video because I haven't cleaned them and listed them yet. There's the bottle of rum I had. And what I was doing as we were going through, I was adding up my listings. That is what I've listed so far of the day's purchases. £1,540. I don't know if you added up what I paid for them, but I bet it wasn't more than a couple of £100. £1,540 asking price. Bear in mind now, I took £137 back off absolute junk I didn't want, which then makes my stuff that much cheaper again. And that's how to build up quantity of stock on your website. When you're not paying a lot for it, you can just keep buying and buying and buying and filling it up. Okay, I decided to add it up. I just added up what I paid. So I paid £200 for the stock that you've just seen me list for £1,500. I also took 137. So that stock I've just listed for over £1,500 owes me £64 and a day's work. That's all it owes me. How amazing is that? And if I can do that every time I go to a boot sale or every week, then at the end of the year, I've accumulated a lot of money's worth of stock listed on the website for very, very little money. And that's how you get growth on your website or eBay or whatever else you list on. If you're happy banging it all on eBay, then bang it on eBay, but the value's still there, still the same. So, what do you think? Did you enjoy the video? You got to see the stall, you got to see the boot sale. I'm going to share photos at the end. I'm going to share photos of how busy the boot sale was. I was actually up in Madley in Hereford, and wow, what a boot sale. They filled the two fields, rammed to the max. You couldn't walk down the aisles. There was that many buyers. It was packed, solid packed. They couldn't move in the aisles. It was absolutely amazing. And if you're wondering how I got all this stuff from Madley before with all them buyers, it's because trade entry. I was selling, therefore I can walk around buying before the public come in. You can, however, if you think that's unfair, pay trade entrance, which is £10 for your car, that you can go in, park up and walk around buying with the traders. Madley is an absolute fabulous boot sale and they do it right. They're on Facebook if you want to find them. Madley, Hereford, Madley Car Boot Sale, and I shall be there most of the year this year, especially when I'm pulling Chinese porcelain. Let me share that photo with you a minute. For anybody who's doubting, look at that. There I am at the car boot sale, as happy as Larry, holding that massive tureen, loving life. And that makes it look empty, but that was very early on before the public come in. That's what the aisles looked like. Both sides, look at that. And it was like that, and that was a quiet time because I wasn't busy at that particular moment. But it was absolutely rammed like this all day. Look at that. Look how many people are in there. And there was two fields just like that, rammed full. Hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Done it a bit like I used to in the old days when I used to go Gavilon or Bestman. I'd do an out and about and sell and show you the stuff as we go in. It's not going to be everybody's cup of tea, but if you've enjoyed it, please leave a like, leave a comment, share, recommend a friend to the channel. It all helps me and I'm obviously grateful. Thank you very much and I'll see you soon.